everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and we are back with more Kingdom Hearts. Last time we saw Clayton shoot at something in the jungle. But before we do that, I thought I would read some stuff from the journal, not too much, just a little bit. And I thought we would read about Phil first. Phil the Satire is a veteran trainer of heroes and Herc's mentor. These days, he's very busy running the Coliseum and choosing competitors suitable for the games. He came out of retirement in Hercules 1997. You get to look at him if you want, which is kind of funny. Let's read about Tarzan. A young man raised from infancy by gorillas. His gorilla mother is Kala. Tarzan spoke only the language of the apes until he met Jane. Since then, he's learning to speak English at an astonishing rate. He swung onto the screen in Tarzan 1999. A naturalist who's in the jungle with Clayton, her guide, to study gorillas. She met Tarzan in the jungle and is gradually teaching him about human ways. She's courageous and will face any danger for her research. Now, just in case you're wondering, her father is actually not in this portion of the game. You know, the older gentleman who's like always talking about like the things that Jane said about when she first met Tarzan and all that. He's not in this, so it's kind of funny that they have both her and Tarzan, but not her father. A veteran hunter, he acts as Jane's guide on an expedition to the jungle. He thinks of animals only as prey and dreams of the money to be made selling gorillas to zoos back at home. He first set his sights on the apes in Tarzan 1999. What's funny though is like it doesn't actually mention much about like for some reason he wants to kill one and also wants to capture the rest. But like in the movie, he focuses most on Kerchak most of the time, but in this one, he's like actually shooting at the other ones too, which is kind of funny. Anyway, that's not important. A young female gorilla and Tarzan's close friend, which is ironic because like when I first watched the movie, I thought Turk was a male. Anyway, she's protected by the other young gorillas and acts as their leader. Unlike the other gorillas, her curiosity about humans is greater than the fear of him. Boss of the gorilla pack, he was against letting Tarzan join the group, but Kala's resolve won him over. Kerchak worries that Tarzan's contact with people will bring danger to the gorilla community, which makes sense, of course. We also got Sabor, which is the lion, and the leopard. A leopard feared by all who live in the jungle and an enemy of Tarzan and the gorillas. Sabor is a cunning hunter who targets the weak and helpless. Which is funny because he's always targeting Sora, which is kind of interesting. And then you can talk about Junior Cricket himself. That's me, the cricket who helps Pinocchio into the straight and narrow. I'm along on the quest as royal chronicler. We can also learn a little bit more about Heartless, but there's no more that we've seen right now. Not in this area at least, which is interesting because we're supposed to find a lot more. And you can also find out what puppies you found. They won't tell you the name, but it just shows how many you found, which is kind of cool. And it shows you how many Trinities you found, which is 17 to find in all of the blue ones. Alright, so now that we've saved and screwed around a little bit, let's exit the tent and see what's going on out here.
Heartless!
Yeah, he makes very short work of him. And for saving the gorilla, you get some items, which is kind of cool. We actually got to find and save, I believe, all of them, if I'm not mistaken. But now the Heartless started appearing everywhere as well. And you notice they were like monkey-like Heartless, which is kind of interesting because it fits the theme of the area. I'm trying to remember if you can figure out what they're called. Yeah, we can't forget the journal. I keep trying to hit triangle to get to the menu for some reason. Yes, here they are. Power Wild. Heartless resembling a monkey with great physical strength and agility, they often strike with combination attacks. Avoid close range battle with them if possible. Which, of course, the problem with that is that in most cases it's better to rush up to them and try to defeat them than it is to shoot them with magic from a distance, which you can do, I guess. I think they're weak to almost any form of magic. so I don't think you have to worry about it too much. I haven't really found these enemies to be that tough, so don't worry about them for the most part. Besides that, Tarzan can take him out in one hit. He uses his special. And if you counter them, that also works too. You get extra points for your trouble. Dane Fire G. I think they just give you ship parts for the most part, so that's kind of neat. Where they found them, it doesn't actually explain to you. Oh, I went the wrong way. That is always they do appear here if you accidentally go back.
Fire!
Yeah, see, fire works pretty good.
Fire!
2 hits of that and it takes him right out.
Deep freeze!
Oh, and ice takes him out pretty quickly too. We've been at half health for a while now. Oh!
See ya!
Yeah, you want to kill that one as quickly as possible. I think it has an opportunity to drop some very rare treasures.
Fire!
And they will run away after a while if you don't. And I know I saw one over there, I'm sorry, it disappeared. Oh, it's still there. See, they disappear after a while. Let's consult the journal again to see which one that is, because I forget what their name is. Heartless movement of monkey, unlike power wilds, they attack from long range with a slingshot. They scamper about during battle, making them difficult to hit. Doesn't mention that they run away, but they do. And I've never actually been hit by that slingshot that they say they use, so it's kind of interesting. There's also shadows here that you can find too, so don't think that they're gone. Anyway, let's go back to the cliff, because that's where we need to go. You do want to make sure you don't end up where Clayton went, though, because if you do, you trigger the next thing and you can get the rest of the monkeys to save them.
Come on!
I've run out of things to say. Basically, for the most part, we're just going to keep running into these enemies. I don't think there actually is any other new enemies in this area except for these guys. I think you can also run into the soldiers, or whatever they're called. You can run into pretty much every other. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I forgot about that. Notice how we dropped a lot of money. If you actually if you accidentally trip on one of the bananas that she drops, you'll drop money, so don't do that. here's more of them.
Come on! Come on!
Dang, that was awesome. Yep, we got another ship part there. I don't remember exactly how much you can get. Okay, that's it here. If you ever feel like you need healing, you can go back to the camp and go inside the tent while the enemies are spawning to get in there real quick, you know, and escape them. But they'll still be there when you leave, so it's not like you're really doing yourself much good doing that. I think if you have the there's a move that you can get in this game if you have defense as one of your main things called guard. It's when you put your sword up. You can actually use that to defend against these guys and get extra tech points that way too. So yeah, there's that going for you too. Besides, who doesn't like rolling all over the place? I'm gonna pull on myself. There is a treasure chest for your trouble if you do this though, so don't think I'm doing this for no reason. It's just really difficult because you have to time your jumps just right, and you have to land actually on top of him. I'm pretty sure you can't just get on top of him when he goes down. Let me just prove that to you real quick. Oh, you can. Huh. So just stay right here. Jump over here. Wait a little bit. So I don't know if this one goes down or not. No, it doesn't. There you go. There we go. Found some Dalmatians. Then if you climb up here, you end up in the vines area. If you notice, there's a treasure chest over here. You have to jump to it or you fall. I don't remember what's in this one. Ah, more Dalmatians. Sweet. So I was right when I said that there was Dalmatians up here somewhere. Oh, that was close. So I think from here there's nowhere else to go, so go ahead and jump back on the ropes. Ah, I fucking fell. That's alright. You can easily get back up there. Oh, you can't even jump to that one. So you do have to wait for it to go down. Go figure. Yeah, I can't tell you how much trouble we've had with this part, viewers and I, and our personal playthrough of the game. This area was actually pretty difficult just because of the fact that you had to time the jump just right, you know. If I was that hippo though, I'd be pretty pissed that someone was standing on my back. I'd be like, can you get off, you're heavy, you know? That's just me though, I guess. I think if you look at the flowers around here now, they're black. You can even find any of them. No, there's no flowers at all. Yeah, not having the sliding ability where you like cyclone over to the nearest enemy really makes these enemies a little bit harder to fight, so just keep that in mind. Alright. Inverted controls suck. Hate them so much. Alright. I know you can get up there, I just don't remember how. Oh, treasure. Sweet. That's totally worth the trouble. The Trinity spot. Warp to the treehouse. And climb one thing to vines too. Yeah, I think that's actually it. I think there actually is one more in the treehouse we need to find. I think after the Heartless appear as well, I don't think you run into the leopard anymore either, which is kind of a disappointment because he was worth 15 points each every time you defeated him. But I think it's also a good thing not having to worry about it too. So this part we can, yeah, you can jump up here now. Like you may have always been able to do that, I don't know. Oh. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was some reason to jump out that window. Looks like it. Whoops. Kind of think of it, I don't think there's anything over there anyway, but there's something you can do. Just explore a little bit. And heading down this way keeps you from having to, you know, head into that one area. I'm pretty sure that's the last of the monkeys we need to save. Now we need to find Clayton.
Here. Come on.
Actually, it looks like the monkey got hurt by the flower, which is actually kind of funny. Okay, he leveled up before, so that's actually kind of ironic. But yeah, if you can believe it, your support characters actually do level up in this game too. As you notice, the flower is black over there, which is kind of cool. See? I love getting bonus tech points, it's just hilarious. And yes, I am going to be defeating as many of these characters as I possibly can, because you really want to defeat as many of these enemies as you can. Because if you don't, you're not going to be prepared for the fight that comes up ahead. I need to start coming up with better commentary too. Blitz, huh? Not sure what that is. Oh, I guess my legs falling asleep. The sounds it makes hilarious. Yeah, if you realize we don't seem to do a whole lot of damage to him. Yeah, that's why you want to wait a little bit before you actually use a healing item. If the computer notices that you're doing that, it'll heal you for you. It's kind of annoying, but also very helpful as well.
Donald!
I knew he would need it, so that's why I went ahead and handed it over. Oh wow, we're almost out of time here. Actually, there is something we need to do. We need to go ahead and get to that one area. I think we fought enough enemies for now. If you remember right, there's none over by save points, so you're good there. By the way, I think it is actually possible to fall off too. I don't know if I mentioned that before either. Oh no, we need to go to Vines too. I just remembered that. I was just there, but I forgot. We need to go there because we need to get to where we saw Kerchak's thing. We can do something there now. If I'm not mistaken. You defend yourself, Donald. God, you're getting your ass kicked.
Deep freeze. See ya. Fire.
Ah. That sucks.
Ha.
Anyway, I'm going to defeat these enemies off screen and meet you in the next area of the cliff, and I'll be right back. Till then, bye.